OTHS Outstanding Scholar Athlete Male, Jeffrey Diamond. The Ron Truex Basketball Award, Lucas Snow. The Shore Conference of High School Sportsmanship Award, Sabrina Batista and Justin Silverberg. The Society of Women Engineer Certificate of Merit, Emily Lang. The U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award, Kelly Conway and Nicholas Daw. The U.S. Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award, Emily Lang and Justin Silverberg. The U.S. Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award, Jeffrey Diamond. I would ask these recipients to please stand to be recognized. Now I'm pleased to recognize the National Merit Commended Scholars. Sarah Hayett, Emily Howson, Emily Lang, Max Natanagara, and Daniel Schmidt. Please stand to be recognized. Now I'm pleased to announce the top 10% academically for the class of 2014. Sarah Hayett, Emily Howson, Emily Lang, Ha Young Lee, Andrew McNeil, September McCarthy, Raul Mendoza, Miles Moody, Morgan Mostow, Max Natnagara, Tyler Roman, Daniel Schmidt, Justin Silverberg, Carly Smith, Mariam Saruji, Tudor Tarina, Kayla Ventola, Daniel Verderis, Connor Walsh, Jake Yasser, and Rachel Zaharchek. Please stand to be recognized. Now for our Spartan Scholars. Our Spartan Scholar 4th Year Award. Phoebe Abramowitz, Mark Allport, Troy Arcamano, Alex Arnold, Sabrina Batista, Sydney Beck, Jordan Black, Eric Brockle, Miriam Butt, Samantha Chang, Noah Chomsky, Alyssa Cheehee, Kelly Conway, Alyssa Cronin, Nicholas Daw, Jeffrey Diamond, Bailey Falco, Matthew Fullerton, Samuel Green, Tyler Harlow, Sarah Hayett, Caitlin Herod, Bailey Herr, Emily Housen, Robin Inveld, Kayla Klinger, Emily Lang, Ha Young Lee, Daniel Loizos, Andrew McNeil. That's it. Stand to be recognized, please. Now for our Department Award in Physical Education. Outstanding Achievement in Physical Education Male, Daniel Feehan and Thomas Tresenti. Outstanding Achievement in Physical Education Female, Rachel Bosboli. In Science, Outstanding Achievement in Biology, Rachel Zaharchek. Outstanding Achievement in Chemistry, Jeffrey Diamond. Outstanding Achievement in Environmental Science, and Emily Lang. Outstanding Achievement in Physics, Troy Arcamano. These recipients, please stand to be recognized. In conclusion, we would like to congratulate all of our award recipients for these honors. Please give another great round of applause to these students.
This time it's my pleasure to honor our scholarship recipients who are being recognized for their potential for success in college and also for the determination, drive, and excellence they demonstrated in high school. I ask all scholarship recipients to stand together at the end of the recognition. Please hold your applause until that time. African American Culture Club, Jimmy Reed. Albert Avi Guberman Memorial Scholarship, Max Natangara. Asbury Park Wall Elks Lodge number 128 Performing Arts Scholarship, Rachel Sakarchuk. AT&T Scholarship Foundation Scholarship, Emily Lang. Band Front Scholarship, Alyssa Cheesy, Gabriella Hagerman, Jacqueline Jones, Emily Lang, September McCarthy. Italian-American Association Township of Ocean Continuing Education Scholarship, Gabriella Hagerman. Geraldine Kessel Memorial Scholarship, Alicia Cheehy. Jersey Shore Women's Club Scholarship, Emily Lang. Jewish War Veterans Post number 125, Garrison J. Buddy Abramson Memorial Scholarship, Christopher Marcinowitz, Rodwin Nassar, Bianca Valentin. Spartan Booster Club Scholarship, Gabriella Hagerman, Emily Lang, Miles Moody, Morgan Moskow. The Gold Family Scholarship, Lana Leonard, Luke Leonard. If the recipients would please rise to be recognized. At this time, our valedictorian, Jeffrey
Class of 2014. I'd like to start by saying that I'm glad we all made it here on time. If you think about it, this is probably the first time all year that none of us were tardy. But, members of the audience, if you are still in search of any lingering grandparents, I'll warn you now that Mr. Lambusta has been known to abruptly close the gates on late stragglers. As I prepared my remarks for this commencement ceremony, I had a hard time getting started. It's fair to say that I was riding first class on the struggle bus, bemoaning my difficulties to my friends and family all the while. And then, it hit me. Not the struggle bus, but the reason that writing this speech was so tough. It was because I was missing something that I had relied on so much for these past 12 years, something that I didn't really miss until I realized that it was gone. A question. Questions have always been there to spur us on and direct our answers. Sure, they've changed form over the years, beginning as simple inquiries in colorful workbooks and progressing to more complex challenges on calculus exams. And as much as we've all complained about questions over the years, they've actually made our lives relatively simple by serving as a constant roadmap to guide our education. Believe me, you can't truly appreciate how nice it is to be prompted by a question until you stand before a crowd of a few thousand people wearing an oversized red gown and a silly square hat and are expected to give a speech with no designated topic, no question to be answered. I suspect that this topicless terror may grab hold of all of us sometime in the coming years, and when it does, we'll be forced to adapt, to ask ourselves questions that will direct the paths of our own lives, essentially to draw our own maps. Class of 2014, I believe this graduation marks the end of an era when questions are asked of us, and the commencement of a new age when we ourselves begin to pose the questions. Sure, we can ask for guidance, just as I did when preparing this speech. I got some good advice from my parents and teachers. My friends, on the other hand, well, not so much. They usually suggested that I say a few dramatic and expletive words, then drop the mic and storm off stage. But, regardless of whoever gave me suggestions, they usually ended with something along the lines of, "Hey, this is your speech. You can talk about whatever you want." This advice led me to contemplate the reality of graduation. The fact of the matter is, we all stand at the cusp of liberation here today. This newfound freedom is both exhilarating and terrifying. I mean, it's what we've all been waiting for so long. Permanent dismissal from high school. But now that it's here, and we are thrust outside alone, without any pink schedule or ringing bells to guide us, the overwhelming opportunities that we face and choices that we must make can be daunting. Trying to navigate and carve out a path in the adult world is certainly no small task. And to add to the already abundant pressure, In the coming years, our choices will be constantly scrutinized and judged by our friends, family, and peers. And if you're anything like me, even the smallest bits of doubt could plummet your confidence. Heck, just after reading this speech to my mother, she waited a full 5 seconds before concluding that it was fine. Fine, I yelled back. I've been toiling away for hours. This is the culmination of my high school career, and all I get is a fine? Okay, maybe not all of you are quite as neurotically sensitive to feedback as I am. But for those of us who are constantly tuned in to a soundtrack of others' judgment, I suspect that in the coming years, we can begin to turn down the volume until it fades into the background. To fill the void that's left behind, it's only fair that since we will ask the questions and come up with the answers, it will be up to us to determine the merit of our responses. Since there are never any definitive right answers, why not use a rubric of sorts? Now even I'm not nerdy enough to whip out a paper rubric and begin penciling in scores every time that I do something important. That's not to say that I haven't come close. In fact, right now I'm actually tallying up how many of you start to doze off or try to sneak out. That's right, I see you, McNeil. But I'm talking about a rubric in the abstract sense. A set of important ideals that we should try to abide by and remain true to. In the future, some of us will perhaps overuse the metaphorical red correcting pen when evaluating our actions, while others will be too lenient with it. But for all of us, adjusting to the appropriate level of self-criticism will take some time. Graduating seniors, as we embark on the next stage of our lives, we're all going to be coming up with some seriously existential questions about ourselves, the world, and our place in it. Let's savor the freedom that accompanies these infinite ponderings, and also embrace the challenge as we, class of 2014, strive to decipher our own answers. Thank you.